Hey guys. Okay, so I wanted to do, I think this is number 10 in the NAMI Principles of Support. And it is, we cannot, sorry, my mother's talking and I just lost my train of thought. We accept that we cannot solve all problems. I think everyone can relate to that because there are just things that happen and you have no control over it. And you know, you cannot make someone else do something, you know, to help whatever the situation is. So in terms of mental health, there are a lot of people out there who have stated that they've been on several different types of medications to help with their symptoms and it doesn't work. And some people have said that they don't go to counseling nor take medications because it didn't seem to help them. And in that situation, I guess that problem has not been solved. But I don't think necessarily everything in the world is going to have a solution that everyone likes. So, you know, in terms of necessarily solving, I don't think everything can be solved. And if it can, maybe not in our lifetimes right now. You know, things take time. You know, and the thing is like if you have a mental illness, you will always have it. There are things you can do to manage your symptoms and develop skills to help you through those times. But scientifically and medically, you know, there is no, you know, cure, if you will. So that's still an ongoing thing. You can't stop having a mental illness. You definitely can do things to help support yourself. So if you can't solve necessarily by having medication, I think it's very important to go see some sort of counselor. I think it's good to do some sort of counseling such as EMDR or cognitive behavioral therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy, and there's a lot of other types of therapies out there. And I think trying those and giving it an honest try, not like once or twice, but give it like 6 months, maybe a year, and see if it even does something, because it's a slow process and you can help to, it really is helpful. As long as you want to be there and you choose it for yourself, it can help. It might not solve all your problems, but it can help you manage your problems and deal with things. I also think, you know, I go to a support group. That is actually very helpful. You know, I am around people who understand and don't judge and, you know, can show support and maybe have some ideas that help them. I like to write. I journal. I make these videos. I started going to church, you know, to surround myself with positive people in a community. I'm trying to think what else I do. You know, if I'm in like a depressed kind of mood, I put on some comedy. Like, I've been really into watching that 70s show. I love that show. My favorite character is, well, actually I have 3 favorite characters. It's Red and Kitty and Hyde. I think they're so funny. But that, like, just thinking about that, I'm like big smiles, you know, and just smiling can help you come out of that negative place. So, you know, I think it's important to remember you can't solve everything, but you can learn to cope and manage with things that happen in your life, and finding ways to, like, you need an outlet somewhere. You know, if you just sit home all day and hide, you're not gonna, that's not helping you. It's just contributing to your symptoms and whatever else is going on in your life. So I just wanted to say, you know, just because you can't solve the puzzle right now doesn't mean you can't help yourself along on the journey to maybe solving a problem. And that's not to say there aren't problems out there that you can't solve, but some of them may not have a solution. They just might have, you know, a way to cope. So I don't know if this was helpful. I hope it was. I hope I got my message across, and you know, I hope you guys find ways to help manage and cope with yourselves, even if medication doesn't work, or you know, whatever. All right, well, I'm going to go now. I'm sorry, I started thinking about something. All right, I'm seriously gonna go now. All right, you guys take care. Bye.